Hi, newlyweds. It's Brittany here with another episode of The Fruitful Wife. All right, guys. So I know that my subscribers, even though there's only two of you guys, have been wondering, where are you, Brittany? You were posting every week or trying to post every week. We haven't seen you. Where are the podcasts? Where are the videos? What's going on? I am so sorry, you guys, to leave you hanging like that. So much has been going on, and a lot of good stuff too. So I wanted to make this video for you guys to let you know that I haven't forgotten about you all, that I haven't given up on this project, on this dream to have this podcast / vlog. And I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on with me. So, as most of you know, April 22nd and April 23rd, that's a whole nother story. Those days are my anniversary, so Michael and I celebrated 8 years being married a couple of weeks ago, which is amazing. God has brought us through so much, and He has blessed us and shown us His special favor. I mean, we've literally been married 8 years, been together 10 years, and we have not killed each other. We have not sent each other to the hospital. None of us has had to do, jail time. I think the Lord has really blessed us. And so we've been celebrating that for our anniversary, which was actually right around Resurrection Sunday. We went up to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we went to my favorite spot. It's one of the peaks on the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, and it's called Measure of Men. And when I tell you, I don't know why I love it so much, or why I'm so drawn to that particular spot, but we went up there and we had a great time just looking at the view, the scenery. I love looking at nature. I don't know if I like being in nature that much, because, if I see like a frog or a snake or something, I might just lose my mind. But I love looking at it. So we went there and we just spent some time together reflecting. I was told that 8 in the Bible means new beginnings. And I would say that has definitely been true so far. We have had a lot of new beginnings, and just a lot of great stuff going on. We actually just started a business together. Michael and I started a travel agency business together called More Adventures. You get it? You get it? You get it? More. Our last name is More. Puns. Yeah. So we just started this venture. Actually, right before, like a couple of days before our anniversary. And we are so excited. And then since we've signed up, we've already been on 2 trips, which, we said that traveling was something that we wanted to do more of. So we're excited to do this together. Let me tell you how long I've wanted to do business with Dennis Michael Moore. Literally, since I caught the entrepreneur spirit, I've been wanting to work with him. But this man is so skeptical. This man is like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't like that. No, I don't want. And I'll be like, well, what about this? Or this? Or this? Or this? Or help me with this? Or help me with that? or help me with this. And he's like, no, 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 I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't have a passion for it. I don't think it's a good idea. All of this stuff. So when he agreed to this, when I tell you I was excited, because he don't agree to much. So, so for him to be like, you know what, I'm going to give this the good old college try. I was like, all right, Lord, I see you working. I see you doing it. So we've started that. And then, we've lived in our house for 4.5 years. Made some incredible memories there. My former pastor, who passed away a couple of years back, he blessed the home for us. And I mean, just when I literally say that the house that we were in, there was such a testimony behind it, and we were so grateful for it. And we just, when I say just, literally maybe 2 or 3 days ago, we moved out of the home that we've been in for 4.5 years. And that was huge. That was a big milestone for us. So let me tell you how we got the house. So we were renting this house that we just moved out of. And of course we were renting before. And so we stayed in like a quadruplex, just something, inexpensive, because we really wanted to save money, which we didn't do at all. But that was the goal for moving into a smaller, less expensive place. We wanted to really save up, and we had some goals for that money. But the quadruplex that we stayed in was not quality. Like, it was not quality. And back then we were ashamed, but I mean now, God has blessed us and moved us forward. I'm not ashamed to tell you guys where we have been. But we stayed in this place, and the landlord wasn't great. He was, I don't want to speak negatively upon anyone, but my perspective was I didn't agree with the way he did business. I'll just leave it there. So we stayed in this place. It was cramped. All 3 of our children shared one room. Then we had our bedroom. Our furniture was hand-me-down, which we're grateful for, very grateful for. But we literally had one piece of furniture, one couch. We had raccoons living with us. No lie. There were raccoons in the attic. We would hear them stomping around like they paid the mortgage on the place. Like, seriously. We had water leaks. Pipes would burst all the time, which I thought was very unusual. Just bad. I mean, even one point, because the pipes had burst so much, and there were so many water leaks in the house, we had a half bath downstairs for guests. We couldn't even use that anymore. I mean, it was just bad, and we were just in prayer asking God to get us out of this place. And our good friends, the Jaycox family, were staying in a really nice neighborhood, and a house literally 4 houses down from them came up for rent. And they were like, you know what, Brittany, Mike, check it out. So Mike was working, so he sent me to scout out the land like Joshua and Caleb. And I went over there, and I really loved it, because I think we were going from 1,000 square feet to 25, was it like 2,500, babe? 2,500 square feet. So it was like more than double the space. Nice neighborhood. I mean, it was just something that we really desired. And I just remember my friend Sean, who her and her husband had told us about the place, was like, well, when you go in there, as you walk, you just say, Lord, thank you for this place you have blessed me with. Touch every wall. say, Lord, I thank you for this place that you have given me. And you speak, this blessing into your family. And so I did that. I walked around and I said, Lord, thank you for my new house. Thank you for our new place. Thank you. And so at the time, when I tell you our funds were depleted and our credit was ugly, it was ugly. It was ugly. Yeah, it was ugly. So, it was ugly, and we were like, well, we'll apply anyway, but we're probably not going to get the place, because once he takes a look at this credit, he's going to be like, no, sir, no, ma'am. But we did it anyway in faith, and I remember I was in prayer one day, and I just remember praying, Father, I thank you for every blessing in the heavenly realm, and I pull it down right now in the mighty name of Jesus to manifest physically in our lives right now in the name of Jesus. And I just remember just praying sincerely and earnestly. And before I could even say amen, I got a call from the landlord, the renter. And he was like, so I saw you guys put in an application for the house. Your credit is really bad. He actually said that. He was like, so your credit's not good. I mean, it's really not good. It's really not good. Like, he emphasized that like 5 times. And I was like, yeah, that's true. And he was like, but I like your family, and I want you all to live in my house. And I was like, really? Okay, so I called Mike and I let him know. And I was like, he wants us to come take a look at the place and everything. And so we went, and when we went that time, that was Mike's first time seeing it other than pictures I had taken on my phone. And so he liked it, and he loved the space and everything. And then he was like, so, yeah, if you want the place, I'm going to need like $2,500 in 2 days. And we were like, we don't have $2,500 in 2 days. Because literally we were still paying rent and bills at the place we were currently living in. And I think rent was due. Literally, rent was due. And all the other utilities were due. And we were like, well, are we going to take from this house to pay for this? And, okay, well, maybe we just won't pay all of our bills just to do this and get in. And we were just kind of, and we still literally had 2 months left in our lease at the other place. And we didn't want to, just break the lease and go, because, that's not the spirit of integrity. Even though, we didn't feel that he operated in that, we didn't want to stoop to his level either. So we were kind of discouraged because we didn't know where we were going to get that money from. And so on the way home, Mike just had almost like a righteous indignation about him. And he was like, I just don't believe God brought us to this place and we got approved just so we could be like, no, we can't. And so Mike was like, let's pray. So we literally held hands and prayed and came into agreement that God was going to show us how to get this home. And literally, I don't know if it was that same day or the next day, he got a call from a company that he had worked for like over 10 years ago. And they were like, so yeah, you have a unresolved 401k account that has some money in it that we need to get to you or something like that. And it was for like $2,700. Literally the amount that we needed to get into the house. So that was so miraculous to us. And that was like one of the first things that God did that really blew our minds, as far as, praying and believing God at his word and having faith and just knowing that what he says will come to pass. It really just blew our mind. Like, really? Somebody called us to give us the exact amount of money we needed to get into the house that we wanted so we could get out of a raccoon infested home. Like, wow. So needless to say, we got into the house that we wanted, and we stayed there for 4.5 years, and it has been a great experience. So it was bittersweet. So we're moving out because we are preparing to get a home. It's time for us to buy our own home. And we know that if we stay comfortable where we are, that we will continue to put it off and push it back and make excuses about why we can't do it right now. And I just think that season is done, to where we continue to make excuses about why we can't have what God says that we can have. So we are making some really drastic changes. Honey, when I tell you, we making some drastic changes to achieve the goals and dreams that we believe that God has for us. It has been a great experience, but also a humbling experience to prepare for this house, budgeting, cutting costs, the amount of saving that we have to do in order to get the type of down payment that we want. Really taking a look through our credit and going through it with a fine-tooth comb and correcting some things that need to be corrected and should have been corrected a long time ago. So that is where we are. My business, as far as the catering business, is going great. I've been working like crazy. And Mike's about to start a new job. I just started a new market in Tucker, Georgia. So literally when I say 8, I believe when people say that 8 means new beginnings, and this is our 8th year of marriage, I've really seen that to be true so far. There are a lot of new beginnings taking place. And so I've been so busy trying to get everything together that I haven't been able to record, but I have not forgotten about you guys. I have not dropped the vision. So I just want to come on today to update you guys. Currently, we are actually in Destin, Florida, enjoying ourselves on a little quick getaway. When I tell you, it was like crazy past couple of weeks. I mean, not just moving, but it's been prom season, so the catering company has been catering proms and graduation. So I've been doing graduation cakes, and I mean, everything has just been back to back to back to back, literally nonstop. Then I still do meal planning and meal prep for my clients. So doing all of those things, still participating in ministry at church. It's almost been overwhelming, to say the least. But I thank God for strength. And as exhausted as I have been, I just keep hearing my bishop's advice and his words through it all. He always says, you don't stop when you're tired. You stop when the job is finished. And that just kept on ringing in my mind. So I kept pushing. Okay, Brittany, you're tired, but you don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're finished. You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're finished. And another thing that my bishop, Glenn Collier, he always says is eliminate excuses. Eliminate excuses. Because honestly, I am a huge procrastinator. That's something that I am in the process of being delivered out of. I've gotten a lot better, but I still have some ways to go as far as waiting to the last minute to get things done. But there's always an excuse. Oh, my feet hurt, my back hurt, I'm tired, I'm sleepy. Oh, I have this to do. So that's an excuse not to do this, and this. But I just keep hearing eliminate excuses. This year has been a year of development for me, a year of refining. It's just like, to me, when they make a boat, it's not just enough for the boat to be smooth, that wood on the boat to be smooth, but you also want it to shine. So I feel like God has taken me through a process to be smooth out, but now he's taking me through a buffing process to shine. And the type of pressure it takes to bring out the shine, to release the oils in that wood to get it to shine, it doesn't feel good, and it takes patience. And I just feel like that's where I am in life right now. I'm being buffed. I'm being buffed to shine. And a lot of instances, it has not been comfortable to be buffed. But this development and this refining is all for the glory of Jesus Christ. He is allowing me to go through these things, so when I share my testimony, I can proclaim his name and let people know that even through difficult times, he is with us, and that there is a purpose behind it all, and that he's building integrity, he's building character, and he's allowing his glory to be shown through my life, which is a privilege, it is a pleasure, and it is an honor for God to want his glory to be shown forth in my life. So yeah, I just want to update you guys. We're in Destin. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful out here. It's amazing. We ate beachside at this restaurant called Barefoot. Now, I wasn't barefoot. I wasn't gonna try that. I had on sandals. A lot of people wear barefoot, but that ain't my life. That ain't my testimony. Okay? But we ate fresh seafood beachside, watching the waves in front of us, and then there was a beautiful pool on the other side of us at the Hilton. We are at the Grand Sandestin Resort. It's gorgeous out here, very relaxing, and even that holds true. What I was saying, don't stop when you're tired, stop when it's finished, because when you stop when you're tired, you leave things incomplete. And sometimes when you leave things incomplete, it's worse off than if you wouldn't have done it, period. But because we pressed through and we got all of these things done, all of the things done that we needed to do, the job is finished, and now we are resting. We are resting. And I have been relaxed during this trip. Mike and I have just been spending so much time together, just talking and loving on each other, and it just feels so good. Even though we're in a place of development and a lot of our circumstances may not be in the best place, I can truly say that our relationship with one another has never been in a better place. I can honestly say that in the 8 years we've been together, I would say that maybe this is the best place that we've ever been in. And I'm really enjoying him, and I hope he's enjoying me. Are you enjoying me, Mike? He tried to shake his head, though. I gave him that look, like, you better say yes. But no. So I know that I've talked your heads off. I'm not going to keep you. I just wanted to give you guys an update, say that I love you, and that I'm coming out soon, consistently again. I'm excited, especially about this travel business, because we're in Destin enjoying ourselves. We were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee last week. Next week we'll be in Nashville. And I'm going to see how Mike feels about Myrtle Beach soon after that. So we'll keep you updated. And I'm going to try and do a podcast or vlog in whatever city we're in. So I love you all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my video, please. Share it with your friends. Share it, please. I would very much appreciate it. And P.S. Enjoy your marriage.